Maintenant, je suis fatiguée.
Je ne suis pas fatiguée.
Non,
Je suis morte.
Et maintenant, pour votre plaisir, une chanson par les squelettes.
Je suis si fatigué.
J'ai mal aux jambes, j'ai mal aux pieds, j'ai mal aux genoux, j'ai mal aux orteils.
Je suis fatigué, je suis fatigué. Je reste ici, je ne peux pas bouger. Je suis fatigué, je suis fatigué. Je m'en vais chez moi pour me coucher.
J'ai mal au bras, j'ai mal au cou, j'ai mal au dos, j'ai mal partout.
Je suis fatigué, je suis fatigué. Je m'en vais chez moi pour me coucher.
je suis très fatiguée.
Moi, je suis vraiment mort.
Je suis fatigué, je suis fatigué. Je reste ici, je ne peux pas bouger. Je suis fatigué, je suis fatigué. Je m'en vais chez moi pour me coucher. Dansez, dansez,
Danser?
oui.
Merci, squelette. Et les heures passent. Non, 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 non. Pas les pleurs. Les...
So, it's more télé-français.
That might have been my favorite one so far.
Yeah. Because it ended with a crying child.
No, I like the violin part.
That was quite nice. I think my favorite song by Les Squelettes so far is Venez Travailler, I think. Which was...
Have you seen that one?
I don't know. It's very 80s, and they're wearing little overalls and like
What are they
bandanas.
singing about?
They're singing about working, and it's all like, your dad works, and your mom works, and your brother works, and your sister works. Let's all work. You work too. We're all gonna work. It's very.
It's the Austin Walker theme song.
It is almost certainly the most Marxist télé-français song.
Well, I like this one because I like the idea of skeletons being tired because they can't be because they're
I like the idea of them being so tired. They're dead. They're dead tired. Wah,
You didn't
wah.
mute your microphone, and I think I heard you laughing at that point. I couldn't tell whether or not it was one of the other skeletons was
No,
laughing at
she
the first
laughed. The skeleton lady
really?
laughed in that song. I don't
She
know if
laughs
that
at him.
was that might have been an ad lib. I don't know if that was in their script.
Wait, you mean they have a script?
No, those are all things that happen. It's reality TV. Télé-français was the first reality TV show.
I always like reality TV shows that hire skeletons.
It's very
Because
progressive.
usually they get so much work in horror movies, and it's nice to see
They're
them.
really, really typecast as
They
skeletons.
are consistently typecast, yeah. It's really sad.
So, hey everybody, welcome to the ScreamFriends Witching Hour, which is, of course, part of ScreamFriends, which is where StreamFriends every day in October stream spooky games. And the Witching Hour specifically is where we check in on Magician's Quest Mysterious Times, which is like a Animal Crossing, Harry Potter weird thing. So, of course, I'm Janine Hawkins. I'm at Bleating Heart on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube. And I'm joined today by Mr. Jack DeKeat.
I'm Jack DeKeat. I am... you can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Not Quite Real.
And we're also joined by the chat in the adorable Chat Ghost, who is my favorite.
But we can't ask where we can find them because there's a 15-second delay and it's...
That's true. I mean, I know where we can find Chat Ghost.
right there.
I mean, I was going to
top right
say,
of your
like,
screen.
in our hearts, but yours works
And also
too.
on the top of the screen.
Also that. Okay, so let's get into... Whoa. What? There we go.
Janine, did you know there were this many days in October? I didn't know there were this many days in October.
Yeah,
I thought there were like 4.
I've been every day for the past week. I keep being like, oh, it's only X day. That's really weird. It feels like it's been many, many more.
It's the 11th of October.
I guess that's the thing about like setting out to do something every single day is it's like, oh man, it feels like I've played this game for 30 hours. How is it only the 11th? It's like, well, because both of those. Because it's the 11th, but you've also played this game for 30 hours.
Also, yes, Superhero Faye makes a good point in the chat. Hello, the archive. How you doing?
Oh yeah. The archives for this go up the day after the stream. So if you miss a stream or if you only catch a chunk of it, you can go to StreamFriends.tv, which is our YouTube channel, and catch them there. P.S. Jack, did you know that yesterday we got glasses? Because yesterday we got glasses.
I was watching the stream yesterday. It was a really good stream.
I saw you in chat, but I wasn't sure if you were there at the important moment where we got glasses.
I didn't see you get glasses, but I need to get new glasses.
Yeah?
Because my glasses are looking a bit old. But the glasses shop that I really, really like is in London. So I'm going to have to make a trip to London.
Do you not have like an online glasses
I'm always
place?
skeptical about buying... We do, but like, buying glasses online, what if you put them on and they don't suit you?
Yeah, I've never done... I would like to do it. It's one of those things where it's like, a lot of them, the one that is in Canada will send you 3 pairs.
Oh,
and then
cool.
you don't have to pay until... Like, you send 3... You get sent 3 pairs, and you can send 2 of them back or pay for all of them or whatever, but you don't have to pay right up front for all of that. And, that's cool, but also... I'm at a point in my life where I haven't had enough money to even place that initial order, so that's a cool thing I'm looking forward to doing in the future, but not quite.
It'll be fun to do, yeah.
Now.
No, the
I'm living with the glasses I got for now.
The glasses shop that I like, all of their, god damn it, it irritates me so much. All of their glasses are named after like the irritating oldest, whitest men authors, which is like...
no!
Oh, do I want... Actually, that's what all their men... That's what all their glasses
Do you want the
men
Byron, or do you want the Yates? Perhaps
Well,
the
I'll tell you,
Dickens?
actually.
Mm-hmm.
I quite like the look of... I'm just scrolling down them at the moment. I'm looking. I quite like the look of the Joyce.
Oh, no.
Or the Parker. Or maybe the Wells. Fitzgerald looks terrible. Yates looks pretty terrible. Parker looks maybe interesting. What are their women's classes named after? Let's see.
What if they're not even named after writers? What if they're just...
Some of them are named after male writers. Some of them are named after women writers. Some of them are named after just names, and some of them are named... One of them's called Earhart. And she wasn't a writer.
Not really.
But she did fly a plane, and that's more than H.G. Wells can ever say for himself.
Guess. If that's the way you want to look at it, sure.
H.G. Wells flew no planes.
What a loser.
Lissering in the chat says, the Joyce has several bits sticking out of it that don't make any sense, and you can't actually see through them.
I mean, look, considering what that guy did in his free time, that kind of works. That makes sense.
I don't know, and I haven't ever read Ulysses, and I don't plan to. My friend in America read it, and she said that it was just
There are parts that are fine and interesting, but I don't know.
Are there enough parts that are fun and interesting that you put that on the cover?
Gosh, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, it's been a while. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like there is certainly a class of like literature where I say, if you have the time and you want to read a thing, go for it. Much like watching like movies that everyone says, oh, this is one of the best movies ever. If you want to watch it, do it. Don't be like, well, I mean, if you want to read Ulysses, go for it. But if you want to read literally anything else, that's okay too.
Basically, you have options.
Yeah. You can read some Virginia Woolf. It's pretty good.
I've only ever read Room of One's Own.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind.
I really enjoyed that.
I really like that book both because it's good, but also because like physically it's really small. Like it's a very small, light thing that you can kind of just slip in.
Yeah.
Whereas like being a person who likes books and like also being a person who, you know, if you're going back and forth from home to school a lot, if you travel a lot, stuff like that, sometimes, I mean, I guess tablets have kind of eliminated this, but I don't know. Small books are nice. I'm into them.
I've been reading more of The Chateau, which is by William Maxwell, and it's about a post Second World War American couple that go on a tourist visit to France just after the war. And it's basically just a description of a couple on holiday, and it's amazing. It's so good. So if anybody in the chat is looking for a not too big book that is beautifully well written and interesting and well observed, I really recommend The Chateau by William Maxwell.
Oh. I mean, I don't think so, because the shampoo would just strip all that stuff out.
Yeah, isn't the point of conditioner that it kind of like stays for a while?
Yeah, you're not supposed to, like... I mean, okay, Naomi, whatever. Oh, so the thing...
What animal is Naomi? No, sorry, go on.
She's a bunny, I think. I was just going to say that yesterday we initiated Mystery Time. And so a lot of the animals are talking about how, oh, I wish Mystery Time hadn't ended, there's other stuff I want to do, and... for me, Mystery Time went on for several hours, and that was enough. Thanks. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do.
You can have too much mystery.
Yeah, I mean, I got my money's worth out of Mystery Time.
Human face bugs.
Yeah, I think we have 50K in the bank right now, and I'm sitting on nearly 10K.
As a result of Mystery Time.
Yep, as a result of Mystery Time. So we're doing okay. Grimble.
Grimble? Also, you freed the Shade, and he got rid of all the weeds, and then died.
There weren't any weeds anyways. Like, it was such a non-thing. I've been weeding, like, religiously.
You should have not been.
I guess. I don't know. It's just... rip off. Would have been nice if he'd watered all the flowers for me. Do something useful. I don't know, I'm just saying. Hey, Austin. Austin says my house smells like fish and wet paint. That's good.
Oh, hey, Austin.
How's it going?
What color wet paint? And are those two related? Was somebody painting with a fish, or like? Because I mean, I guess if you're sort of like, if you live with Dali or Boonwell, I guess that's just part of the course. And I don't know if you live with Dali or Boonwell, so. Oh, Mr. Oakley.
We have to get the... What? Oh yeah, so we're in the process of getting a story from him about him and the lady who runs the Emporium.
Oh, right.
She's the second most powerful magic user in town, but he used to play pranks on her.
Who's the first most? The principal?
Yeah, Principal Soul.
So do we need to play a prank on her? I don't
know. I think this is just like flavor.
Austin says it's a very off-putting yellow for the main floor bathroom. That's not good. My favourite colour for walls to be painted is probably yellow, but I think it has to be like the exact right sort of yellow, otherwise it'll just look terrible.
Yeah. I'm really into
I'm
like
still-
muted blues, I think.
Oh, that could be
Berries,
nice.
right?
They say that perception of time is smaller in blue painted rooms. Huh.
Perception of time?
Yeah, they say that if you're in a blue painted room, apparently you perceive time to be passing more quickly.
Huh. It's weird. I mean, I knew that like room color could affect like painting your bedroom red is a bad idea
Oh, really?
because it's kind of agitating.
Means you dream of the guy from Nightmare from Elm Street.
I think red also makes you hungry.
Oh,
And
really?
also,
Weird.
Sure, yeah. Also, it makes you dream of Freddy.
And dreaming of him is really bad news, right?
I've never seen those movies. I don't know.
I'm assuming it is. He doesn't look like he's particularly friendly.
I mean, he does kill people in their dreams with his weird hedge clipper fingers.
Him and Edward Scissorhands would get on really well, I think.
I mean, they do have at least one thing in common. As if we even need all this money, but we're getting it. Actually... Oh wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say we should get our new work assignment from her, but we already did, and it's more berries. 'Cause she's a jerk.
Is she a snake?
She has a turtle shell on her back, so I think she's either a turtle or a kappa of some
Oh,
sort.
I thought that was like a ruff of a cobra, you know?
Oh. Oh, her hair.
Yeah,
she
I thought
also
that was
has
like
a turtle
cobra's-
shell, but
weird.
I'd just been like reading her hair as hair. I hadn't been thinking of it as like a cobra thing. Gosh, I don't know now.
It would kind of make sense for a snake to be running the potions shop, I think. Well, I say that like it has any basis in reality.
Yeah. There's a lot of really valuable mushrooms everywhere today.
These all laughing gyms.
Yeah, laughing gems and moonlight mushrooms are.
Laughing gyms, jolly boys. Grumpy somethings and swizzles.
Swizzles.
The good staples of a British candy shop.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yum fudge. You know, it's at the end of Christmas Carol, right? Dickens throws open the casement and shouts to a small boy in the street below, "I say, go and get me a pound worth of laughing gyms."
You're missing some sort
Why?
of ridiculous proper noun in front of them, though. Like, Petey Boy's Laughing Gems, or like... Well, Petey Boy's Laughing Gym sounds more like a 1920s Atlantic City thing.
Yeah, it does.
Like Mr.
Grizzlethwaite's laughing
There you
gyms.
go.
Say, what day is it today? It's Halloween, sir! Oh. Yeah, no, you see, like, I don't know. I'm not particularly experienced with snakes, so I don't know whether or not that's supposed to be a... Wait.
What?
Logic Gate just says that I decided Scrooge was named Dickens. I hadn't noticed that. Yeah, you know, Dickens just throws open the...
It's, not so much
I hate
subtext to supertext.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like
Actually,
we need to get a
Dickens-
haircut soon. We haven't gotten a haircut in this game. And I like our ponytail,
Is our hair growing?
but...
Oh, I
No,
see.
but just, sometimes you need to change. We have a lot of money right now, so I'm gonna do a little save state in case this turns out real bad. And then we'll talk to Rolly here.
Is Rolly a person squeezed into a barber's pole, or a barber's pole?
Or a barber's pole squeezed into a person? I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh, this is so cute.
It's pretty cute. Oh no, I don't...
Whoa.
I don't really like any of these.
Are
Also,
those
I
things next to 10 edition scroll windows?
Wait, what?
Where it says 10 edition.
Oh, I think that means October, because every month these change. Are these the colors? I don't want to be blonde or brunette. I don't... Bet we don't get to pick the color. Also, these are just all awful. I don't want any of these. I don't want any of these.
Ooh.
Yeah, the bun... Typically I would like the bun, but I know what that bun looks like on the actual models, and I'm not... It looks like a weird flat little cookie stuck on the top of your head. I'm not
That's not very good.
Yeah. It's not ideal.
Is this little town to the east of the school?
Yes.
I'm trying to work out how this works in my head, and I don't really have any sense of how the map works.
I mean, we can just
Why
look at the map.
No, I prefer it to stay as a mystery. Oh man, I thought that hunting cap was like a Roman crown of laurels, golden laurel crown.
Oh man.
It could be amazing.
Yeah, I would have bought that in a heartbeat. I think the sun hat could be kind of cute.
Yeah, that might be sweet. How much is it?
Try it on.
That's really cheap.
Yeah, but I don't know what it's gonna do to our hair. Oh, it has a bow on the back. Yeah.
It's a bit big, maybe.
It's a bit big, but it does have a big bow on the back, and it's under 1,000 rich.
I love those colourful stacked t-shirts.
I like that one of them looks like it has an ear on it. Pink and orange ones just look like they have big ears, just printed
That's
on
because they
there.
do.
Uh-oh. Gross.
Superhero Faye in the chat says, get a pot of Greek yogurt and shove it in a food processor, then use the pot to measure out 2 pots of frozen berries, blend it all together, and it turns into ice cream.
Does it?
I wish I had a food processor. That's something I would really want to try. You don't sound convinced.
I don't know. I bet you could do that by hand. You have to be very fast and very aggressive, though.
And your hand would have to be... Well, let's say Freddy could do it pretty effectively, I'd imagine. Or Edward Scissorhands.
Also, maybe if you used like a... if you had like an ice bath set up, so like a bowl full of ice water, and then you put the other bowl inside of it, and then you smash up the frozen berries and then mix it in with the Greek yogurt. That might... Yeah, I've heard that frozen berries, frozen bananas. I'm reading that song. If you mash up frozen bananas or something, it's like ice cream. Doesn't seem right. There's something I'm missing there, but...
There's a step you're missing. Unfortunately, the step is adding ice cream.
Just put some ice cream in there and you're all set.
Wait, no, Jones, ice cream in the
Yeah.
chat, who I would imagine knows about ice cream a lot, just says that you're not missing anything. It's just ice creams in a blender.
Spotlight? Well, it's like you can add some chocolate or peanut butter or whatever.
What is that? What's that broom? It looks like a Zambini.
What's a Zambini?
Oh, have I got completely the wrong word here? I don't know. This is a fun experiment. I think a Zambini is the thing that goes onto an ice rink to prep the ice.
That's a Zamboni, and also they're huge.
Well, it's colored like a
A
Zambini.
Zamboni looks kind of like if a bunch of air conditioners were all smooshed together.
Wait, it's a So a Zamboni is huge, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that is definitely a Zambini.
Right. I can see that.
And that one's just your old-fashioned sort of Freddie Mercury style Hoover at the bottom.
All this shit's kind of crappy. I bet this vase is really expensive.
That vase is really nice. I like it. It looks a bit like the
Yeah.
looks a bit like my lamp.
Stripy couch is kind of nice, but we already have 2 couches going on right now.
Has anybody worked out what the town song is yet? Has anybody guessed?
I don't think so. If they have, I've missed it. It's been a week since I changed it.
Something about that stained glass window pattern on the top screen kind of reminds me of Zelda Nintendo DS games. Just the way they do stained glass, or the way they have those kind of cute patterns.
I can see that. Magic schools. Route 66 walls. Magic circle wall. Paper sliding door.
Like a witch has.
Like a witch has.
Well, witches have got to buy them from somewhere.
That's true. I mean, you know, that's
It's not like homemade ice cream. You can't just...
You can't just throw a banana in a blender and pull out some wallpaper.
No, but it does sound that that's like what Austin's housemate tried with a fish.
Oh, that string bass is back. Or that double bass.
Ooh.
Hang on. Okay, we do have enough to buy that and then also buy songs, but I'm gonna look at these songs first. Cerulean. Digital Collision. Kawaii.
Kawaii.
A Dynamite City. Shit, these all sound great. Let's get this double bass.
I want to hear Kawaii played on a double bass.
Me too.
And then maybe maracas.
Boom. Double bass. And that leaves us with enough for 3 songs. I'm thinking Digital Collision, Kawaii, and Dynamite City. Cerulean does not catch my attention.
How many exclamation marks does Kawaii have?
Like 3?
That's the right amount.
Yeah. Yep. And bye. Okay. Good shopping. Okay. So we've done our lessons for this week. We don't have to get a report card again until next week. We do need to check for mysteries. There's Sparkles. What's up, Sparkles?
What's up with us? Oh, there's the most amazing thunderstorm today.
Again with the dowdy underwear.
Is that what Sparkles loves to talk about?
I guess. I mean, it's been a little while since we had the dowdy underwear talk with everyone, but apparently we're back in it.
I'm afraid it's that time again.
Oh, you gotta hear this. What? A secret? It's about Grimble. Hey, I like secrets about Grimble. Can you... No, hey.
Hey, tell us, please. Tell us. Ooh. Oh.
According to incantations.
Incantations.
No, I haven't
Just the
heard
echoey
that.
voice comes out from the pentacle. Grimbal. Grimbal is really cool.
He seems nice.
Leave this place.
But no, that was a shitty secret. I'm very disappointed in everyone.
It might actually have been a pretty good secret, it's just we don't believe it.
I think the best kind of secret is a very believable one. Perhaps too believable.
You're talking about daddy underwear, right?
Yeah.
The room is looking more and more like home, or if not home, like a weird section of a department store.
I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not gonna lie.
Have we still encountered any good lamps yet?
We do. We have a lamp. It's not the best lamp. It's inadequate. It's from the garden store. It's like a little lantern. But it does.
That does
the job.
wonders to the room, doesn't
Yeah.
it? The stacked animals are my favorite.
I really like them. They're pretty cute. Speaking of cute,
Here we go. So many songs.
what? Okay.
There it is.
I was worried that some of these were songs we already knew.
Digital Collision.
Yeah, let's...
And now, on Radio ScreamFriends.
I don't remember... Did we just buy Dynamite City? Or is that... I thought we bought something else. I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Your DJ, Janine Hawkins, paying attention from 5 till 5. This is the beginning of a Deltron track.
This is some good mid-2000s PS2 menu music.
Or, here at Game Grip Solutions, we know just what you need to stop the controller from falling out of your hands when you're playing Journey. Rivals laughing at you because the controller is falling out of your hands?
Don't get mad. Get sticky hand lotion.
Rub it on your hands. Rub your hands on your trousers.
Ugh.
Stick your hands to your trousers. Game Grip. Maybe Gamer Grip.
One of those two.
Put .com at the end of either of those things and spend $17.99.
I feel like Austin would be kind of into that music.
Yeah, it seems alright. It kind of, I could see it as an 8th century track. This is gonna be Paradise City, right?
We can only hope. It's not Paradise City, but it might be Jammer Lammy.
Play this with Eric.
Caesar says, tell me more of your jet set ways. I would like it more if it didn't sound like they were saying moo.
They are. This is Wizardville's leading cow band.
Maybe they're saying drink, 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 drink milk.
Well, I don't know, the
City's
cows one
product
saying that?
I mean, it keeps them in work.
That's true.
It's better than the other cow-based
They
employment,
control
which
the
is
means of
getting
production.
eaten.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, here we go, maracas.
There is just a built-in maraca.
I'm tapping my foot.
I'm bummed that Streusel isn't doing little, like, para moves to this. Superhero Face says, I think the song came with RPG Maker.
What we really need here is we need some like Bowen Lovely Planet soundtrack stuff. Complete with dog keyboard.
Yeah.
Do we could we get dog keyboard as a as an instrument in this game?
Probably not. I bet in a community where the population of animals outnumber the population of humans, a keyboard that makes dog sounds maybe wouldn't go over so well.
Yeah, that's true. Well, there's the cow song, so you know.
That is true. Oh. I wanted to see if we could get a new key. Though we probably can't. I think we might have to, like, wait a week or something. You can always ask.
Ask whom? Oh, the people.
Mm-hmm.
I love the visual design of the game so much.
Me too.
It's so colourful, compared to Animal Crossing sort of pastels and stuff. Which, you know, I love pastel colours, but...
Oh,
okay.
so we have to solve a mystery or a week has to pass, and then he'll make a new one. Okay.
How? Will he cast it, or...
I mean, he's
don't...
a man whose face is a sun and then it turns into a moon every day. He can probably do a lot of things that I can't wrap my head around.
What? What?
Oh yeah, you know how...
It's the same man?
Yeah, yeah. You know how sometimes you go in there and he's sitting there and he's got a sun face, and then...
I thought they were different men.
No.
Oh, this is
they're
a
the
revolution.
same.
A revolution.
They're the
I
same.
like him more now. Now I know he's the same guy. I always preferred the sun guy, but... because we met him first.
I don't know that that's the same sun guy, because his like sun tendrils were all curly, but when we talked to Principal Soul, his sun tendrils are all straight. So I think those two sun people might be different people, but the sun person and the moon person are the same. Yeah, I knew that. I didn't know that.
Zero Angel says Jack is flabbergasted. I'm amazed. Oh, Eric, me too.
You know what song we have to play with our crew of drug doers out in the forest?
Is it kawaii?
It is. We're gonna get our string bass, our double bass. My
Oh, this is gonna be
apologies.
so good. Here we
Where
go.
is Kawaii? Oh, it's here.
Oh, there it is. And then we should play Heightened Energy. Good pickup.
Who played it better? So yeah, I guess I did just say, yeah, Sanderson's cool. I already knew that, but I don't trust Eric to not be like a double agent. He's just gonna go back to Sanderson and report on what we're saying about him, so those two are deaf in cahoots.
It's got a bit sort of ska music here.
I feel like anything that has an electric guitar, drums, and any sort of classical instrument is gonna veer into ska territory. Getting some. Okay, we'll do some Dark Castle if we can do that before everyone pieces out.
Oh, nice.
But how about we do some Dark Castle on the maracas?
With maracas.
If you guys could not do that.
Oh. Wyatt looks... Yep, they're coming running. Nope, they're running away.
Eric's pissed off because Wyatt casted Tooth Spell on him. Oh, and now he's casting Tooth Spells on Wyatt. Did you... That was weird. There was some sort of falling out.
I hope it's not permanent.
Okay. You know, friends are tricky.
Boom, 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 boom. This could do with a good double bass.
It really could. How many bands do you think have broken up because one of the band members cast a fart spell on the other band member?
Every
like
Hogwarts
the Beatles.
band.
We know that one.
Every.
But
Yeah, well, definitely the Beatles. Mozart and Salieri. Oh.
There's like.
Oh, it's just the snoring.
Is he still sleeping? Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, maybe that was our mystery. I think it's our mystery. I think we get a mystery.
Oh, what?
Hey,
What?
buddy.
I'm on the wrong Skype window. What? I don't know what you're saying. Oh my god!
Hey.
It's the bell gargoyles from
He's a
Dark Souls.
kitty.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh, I guess he's one of the statues, and if maybe he wasn't on his pedestal and I didn't notice.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you said it.
Uh-huh. I love him. I might actually already have something for you,
I just solved
Mr.
the mystery, like, bang, we're solved.
Mr. Kitty Fuzzcaller Man. He probably didn't want me to call him Mr. Kitty Fuzzcaller Man.
We should definitely get a gif of us just hanging out with this guy. Is the gargoyle having an existential crisis? Asks DSHS. Foben says, this is so fucking whimsical, you guys. Whimsy levels, maxing out, Captain. Nothing we can do, I've got to go hug a gargoyle. No effect.
No. If only we had a melody instrument.
I've got a guitar right over there.
Hey. He looks so tired. Yeah, I think I have something you might like. What if you eat this weird mushroom? Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love the way he's still holding his legs like he was sitting down. His face.
Oh. Yes, that's why they call them laughing gems. Oh. Okay. Well, if laughing gems make him laugh, maybe I can find something else.
DSHS says that gargoyle is super fucked up right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of bugs. Those would... He wanted a thing that, like, tickled his tongue, right? That was what he said?
Mm.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh. Maybe not the huge one, that's probably valuable.
I usually really love centipedes, but ever since that PT concept trailer, I've been kind of off them.
Yeah, also they're often venomous, aren't they?
Not over here, mate.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, probably not here either. I don't think we even have them here.
We have one venomous creature over here. Like, we have one dangerous venomous creature over here, and it's not even dangerous. You just need to go to the hospital for a bit.
What is it?
An adder.
Oh. I should have known that.
We have two sorts of snakes. One of them is useless, and one of them is kind of marginally useful, if we're measuring use by ability to bite people. Grass snakes can bite you, it just wouldn't do anything. Well, it would hurt, I assume, but, you know.
Might get infected.
Yeah, but what I mean is if a grass snake bit you, you could just probably just go rub some, like, alcohol wipes on it and you'd be fine.
Yeah.
If an adder bit you, you'd have to go to the hospital, but you'd be in, like, barely any danger.
I always got the impression they were more dangerous. And
I
by
think
got
they
the
are
impression, I mean I used to read Redwell books, and everyone seemed to not like those, so...
I imagine they're pretty dangerous if you're a mouse or a rabbit.
That's a good point.
I think if it
maybe
wasn't
they
treated,
heal.
I think if it wasn't treated, you might be in danger. But it's not like, you know, like when a cobra bites you and you have something like 40 seconds to make an action, otherwise you're stuck. I think if an adder bites you, you're probably in trouble, but you've definitely got enough time to go and have it sorted out. I'd look it up, but I have a snake phobia, so I don't want to. Superhero Face says, we used to call grass snakes slow worms, which is a really weird thing to call them because worms are definitely slower than snakes. Yeah, over here, actually, slow worms are like a specific thing. We have grass snakes, we have slow worms, and we have adders. Slow worms aren't technically a sort of snake, even though they absolutely, definitely are, and I don't know what they're talking about.
He's talking about how the centipede
like it?
wrapped around his tongue and intellectually stimulating. Wait, its rich essence brings to mind a well-worn sock aged over many years. This is the very titillating taste bud tickling flavor I've been seeking.
I don't think he knows what titillating means.
Oh. What?
Okay, can we get him 1,000 centipedes?
That's really gross. I think his point was that even if he ate a bunch of centipedes, he would talk really weird and the teachers will be like, what a weirdo foodie. We'll get that nerd an Instagram account. Eat this.
Where did all our money go?
We bought stuff. We bought songs about a string bass. Or a double bass. I keep calling it a string bass. I don't know if it's ever been called that. I don't know where I got that from.
You know, as opposed to a not string bass. like Pavarotti.
Oh.
Laughing Jim.
Wait, I didn't give him a laughing gem though, did I? I thought I gave him a fly agaric.
Those are really poisonous. Oh, superhero faces. Wait, slow worms and grass snakes aren't the same thing. We used to catch them on the beaches near my grandparents' house in the Lake District. The Lake District is lovely. No, I believe that they're different. Somebody who's not scared of snakes, find out.
So now he wants us to bring him all of those things at once so he can eat them all. It's weird.
Heston Blumen gargoyle. That was the lowest effort level joke that I just made just there.
It was okay. Ugh. Oh, I don't like them.
Now I know what they are, but I like them even less.
That's a big one. I want like a shitty one. I don't want to give away all the good ones. Medium,
I really
that's
like
fine.
I like the cute ones, you know, the ones whose legs aren't all poking out, who have the legs that are going downwards rather than sideways, you know? I like those.
Yeah, it's a tiny one. That's good. A tiny one.
These ones I'm thinking of? Millipede. Ugh, they're also creepy. Over here they're tiny, except either these photographs were taken with a camera very close, or they're huge.
I want to say like a millipede is big enough to like crawl around your hand. Like you made a sound that was half disgust, half oddball.
Yes, it's the sound a millipede would make.
Not into
This
them.
is a mistake reading this millipede Wikipedia entry.
Millipedes bug me less visually than centipedes because centipedes are so like sharp and malevolent looking, whereas millipedes just look kind of like I don't know.
Mammalian predators such as cotis and meerkats roll captured millipedes on the ground to deplete defensive secretions and rub them off the body before eating them.
Cool.
Certain poison dart frogs are believed to incorporate the toxic components of millipedes into their own defensive. Oh.
Did you just get a millipede update?
I did. It was from Alice.
Stop giving me shade remains. Nerd. Good.
Did you know that some... Oh my god! This millipede has symbiotic moss that lives on it, and it looks so cool. It looks as if they had Dark Souls.
Oh, I don't like that though.
Really? It's kind of cool to me that it has, like... Oh no! No, I'm closing this page.
Good idea.
I just saw a thing that I... no. I don't want to put my feet on the ground now.
Was it a millipede burrowing into human foot?
No, it was a swarm of millipedes.
Oh, gross. Nope. That's okay.
Austin says, what? Dart frogs craft better defenses with millipedes? What? Yeah, it's amazing. And that's all the Wikipedia entry said. It just said that and then just stopped.
And it was like, bye, we have to go now.
No, talk about that. Don't show me the all wriggling over each other. Don't do that.
You know what's cool? Damien Summer, who made he wrote and programmed the Yogg. He has a lizard. I think it's like a skink or something. And it's like brownish, but it has a little pink patch around its nostril, so it looks like it has a little kitty nose. Pretty cute.
Keith just posted a picture of a puppy dog and a big old dog, and the little tiny dog is whispering in the big old dog's ear.
What's it whispering? Is it whispering centipedes?
Centipedes. Centipedes exist.
I need to look at this puppy though, is the thing. Aww. That's pretty cute. Oh, there we go. I can sell this crab to Delilah. So...
I haven't put my feet on the floor since seeing that spawn. I legitimately haven't. I've got bare feet at the moment, and they're under my desk, and I don't know if there are also centipedes under my desk, so...
I'm wearing my Sailor Mercury socks today, so I feel like if a centipede comes at my feet, I'm well protected.
Sailor Mercury would know exactly what to do. Once for an assignment, I had to write a particular character, and I wrote them as hypnotizing people to believe that there were skeletons under their arms and everything. Skeletons?
Under
Centipedes.
their arms.
Centipedes under their... Centipedes.
No, skeletons under their arms. You have skeletons under your arms.
Oh no! Wait, I'm looking at my arms. No, they hypnotized people to believe that they had centipedes crawling underneath their arms and stuff.
That's mean.
And that was a really...
Don't do that to people.
No, super don't. I don't recommend it. This ring says that her first experience with centipedes was when one crawled out of her.
Sorry, I read that. Why was it there? I don't like that.
Once I finished an entire cup of tea and there was a woodlouse at the bottom of it.
Oh. Yeah, we had, oh god, I don't remember what they're called. Weevils, I think? They're called weevils. Like little bugs that get into flower-based things. And they were just fucking everywhere. They're just like in cereal and just so like basically anytime you made any food it was just like, oh hey, there's a bug. There's a tiny little bug. It looks like a crumb but it's not, it's a bug. That sucked. Oh, much.
It looks like a crumb but it's not, it's a bug. Cooking show with Janine. I would watch your cooking show.
The entire show is just, no, we have to eat out. We have to. Let's go. We need to. We can't be here.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna switch to full view in case a cool thing happens. Oh.
Oh, he goes. Oh.
He's so cute. Oh, I love him. You go and stand over there. We will still be friends for life. Oh, Austin says, I found it, about the dart frogs. Question. Do the frogs create the toxic alkaloids found on their skin? No. Frogs ingest ants, millipedes, mites, and other leaf litter arthropods that have these components naturally occurring in their skin. Smaller creatures biosynthesize the toxic components from things they eat on the forest floor, such as decaying plant material. The frogs eat them, and the components are then transferred into the frog's skin glands, where they are stored and secreted. That's amazing! I don't like bugs.
Bugs are okay. What have bugs ever done to you?
They've been icky.
Weevils. Jack, did you not hear my story about weevils?
So we helped that gargoyle.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty nice.
Have we got a key now?
No, but I think we can go get one.
Because I know how much you love Mystery Time. Frog skin chemistry ultimately reflects to one degree or another what particular prey they have taken. You can find geographic variation in the skin chemicals of these frogs based on... How did we get here? Based on what the available arthropods are in the different locations. Poison dart frogs raised in captivity and fed upon fruit flies don't have skin chemicals that protect them. Wow. Huh. Oh,
Found some
great.
adventures. Hooray.
Imagine if that had been the treasure at the end of Treasure Island. It would be... He gets back to the pub and he opens the box. I mean, maybe Treasure Island spoilers. He finds the treasure and it's just a load of dentures. Belonging to Long John Silver.
Whoops. Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
It's a good treasure day.
It's an amazing treasure day.
I don't know where that other treasure hall was. There we go. Wow, we are going to be rich. I wonder if this is because yesterday the principal told our fortune and was all like, hey, you're going to get super lucky on the full moon.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking for a while about how, like, prophecies could work in games, and prophecies are interesting, especially in games, because, you know, you can make
Does
them
it
come
happen
true.
even if you haven't asked? Or
Yeah,
does it
like-
only trigger if you ask?
Yeah, you can make a game about prophecies in which things happened in the... This is a game idea I've been thinking about for a long time, which is sort of about, you know, big grand histories of things, and it could be cool to have a prophecy made early on, and then, like, ages and ages and ages later, things could come to pass that would reference the prophecy that was made ages ago. King of Dragon Pass did something a bit like this, where we saw somebody made a prophecy, except it was referencing like 800 years in the future, and it was very unlikely we'd be able to see that over the course of the game.
Oh, yeah. Unless you were really good at that game. And
Yeah,
really
exactly.
patient.
Austin says, I really wish that final dart frog thing had said, like, we know very little about how these frogs transfer alkaloids from their food to their skin glands. Some people think it's a wizard, others, an alien parasite. And then, at this point, the interviewer stood up from their chair, shrugged, looked around sadly, and sat back down again. Frogs, man, he said. I like the way the ghost just waits for us.
It's very polite of him.
If there's one thing you can say about ghosts, it's that they're very polite.
Man, I've been shit-talking bugs, but I might be waiting on an order from a Korean cosmetic company for like...
They're gonna send you 700 ladybugs.
No. It's like face cream that has snail mucus in it.
It's a what?
It's a face cream that has snail mucus in it. Arden was... Oh, crap. Arden was looking at it, and then I started looking at it, and one thing led to another. I think it's like the most hocus-pocusy cosmetic I've ever bought into. I mean, it was like, you know, it was like...
You might as well
it was
just
like
put a snail on
$5.
your
I'll give it a
face.
shot. Well, no, this is like filtered, and it's different, Jack. You don't understand. They're special snails, and they have
Jack,
special...
these snails have been trained.
special, like, treatments, and, didn't get the expensive snail cream because I'm not gonna spend a ton of money on a weird thing. But I was curious, you know.
So you got the cut price snail cream.
Yeah.
I'm sure those snails work twice as hard.
Divac says, my friend Panzer has that same stuff, and she's concluded that it's not that much better than other products, but it makes her feel better. Yeah,
Oh, that's my favorite sort of product.
The, like... Man, cosmetics are messed up. The sort of two largest benefits that the snail creams are sort of push, or at least the marketers for the snail creams push, is like, oh, make your wrinkles go away. I don't care. I'm like 28. I'm getting to the fine line stage, but whatever. I moisturize every day. That's the thing you do to fight wrinkles. You moisturize, use SPF, whatever.
Also, blood from young women from the village.
True. Yes. Well, that's a given. You just put that in your moisturizer, and there you go.
Right.
But the other thing is, it's supposed to be good for like accelerating healing in the skin. And I have some like patches of skin on my face that are having a rough time. And that, god damn it, seemed like if it at least works on that. I don't give a shit about wrinkles, you know. I don't give a shit about that stuff. But if it does do healing stuff better than my normal skincare shit.
We know that snails have been healing for a really long time. You know, like in Skyrim, you can find snails in the environment, and when your health's a bit low, you can just pick one of them up and rub it against your face. And
it'll if you have any scars on your character, it'll get rid of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like in Fable 2. But Peter Molyneux didn't put that in. He said he was going to, but he didn't.
Oh god. Oh.
That was the game where he said that you could plant a snail in the ground at the beginning, and you come back 10 years later and it'll be a whole tree of them. But typical Peter Molyneux.
That jerk and his promises.
He loves to make them. Or I bet there's not going to be anything in here.
Nope. Fuck this mansion. Take me home. Also, yeah, to be clear, the snail cream is not made from dead snails. It's like they collect their goop.
What they do is they get a big bucket or like a flat tray to store the goop in, and then they just fill it with all the hot snail toys that snails love. Remote control cars,
and pogs, and devil sticks, and
Diablos,
digipets. Sorry, gigapets.
Tamagotchis. Jump rope,
Boobas,
cat's cradle.
The stuffed boobas that you press their toes and they sing and dance.
The little dogs that bark 3 times and then do a backflip.
Those worms you can buy at airports. They're just like, it's like a fuzzy thing on a string and you do like weird tricks with it.
Snakes in cans. And then the snails just have a really good fun time.
Yeah, no big deal.
Seer235 says snails are way cuter than slugs. Yeah, so I don't know if I've talked about this on stream, but this university, there are loads and loads and loads of rabbits on campus. Sorry. I just got a centipede stuck in my throat.
Yeah.
The rabbits are fantastic, but there are also loads and loads of slugs that live everywhere. Sorry, I was distracted because Jordan Mallory just said, Janine, help me convince Divac that a flimsy cardboard box of snakes is a perfectly acceptable pet for an apartment. That is not acceptable.
No. No.
That's terrifying.
How about a guinea pig?
And to be clear, we don't mean freeze-dried and fed to the flimsy cardboard box of snakes.
Guinea pigs are nice because it's like the closest you can get to having a tribble with none of the risks associated with tribbles.
Plus, they make nice noises, don't they?
Well,
They
I mean,
make
that's
like
the
really
thing with
cute,
tribbles.
cute
Tribbles also
noises.
make very nice noises. So guinea pigs.
But they destroy spaceships, right?
Yeah, well, they don't really destroy. Well, they
They
yeah, they get
cause
like
it.
all in the ducts and shit, and in between the space gears. I guess.
I played a little bit of Space Engineers earlier today because it was a free weekend for it on Steam. They said watch the tutorial, and I didn't, and that may have been a mistake.
Yeah.
This game's really complicated, even in creative mode. Too complicated for like a 1 day left of my weekend thing. So what I did was I just climbed into the biggest ship I could find, then drove it into the other biggest ship I could find, and that was very impressive. They made me want to play Rodina though.
What's that?
It's I believe it's a procedurally generated space exploration game in the vein of like No Man's Sky, in which you are both flying your spaceship and wandering around inside it, putting out fires, checking stuff out, finding new components for your spaceship around the galaxy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I meant to I want to stream that sometime in future, so I should put that on a list somewhere. On my own sub-calendar of streams that would be fun to do.
Wait, no, Naomi. I wanted to. We're gonna play a song. Oh, Meg might join in. That would work. Oh. Oh.
Oh dear.
Don't you do this to me, video game. Swear to God.
Come on, you can do it.
We solved that mystery.
Oh yes.
There we go. I'm gonna when
it restarts, do a quick save.
Yeah. There we go. Best girl band.
Austin says Rodina is neat. It needs more, but the first hour is fun. That seems perfect stream time. Oh, the space part. Have you done a save, Janine?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. All we're missing is Starla. I don't know where she's been. Devil, when this is Showers of House.
And it's heart-shaped box, right? No, is it?
It's like
Yes.
I think it's like some hybrid of heart-shaped box, Come As You Are. Yeah. It's a children's primer of Nirvana, essentially.
A young person's guide to the Nirvana. Absolutely, that Wes Anderson movie. I love this bass part.
It's pretty good. Starla would show up.
What does Starla play?
I don't know. I don't know if you've ever jammed with Starla. She's kind of rare.
These kind of pedal basses would sound so much better if it wasn't a computer playing it.
Yeah. Needs a human.
Like if there was some definition between the notes.
What if Starla plays a theremin or something?
Oh man, that'd be so cool.
Pretty cool. I know she lives in the apartment building, but I feel like we don't see her around as often as everyone else. Which makes me worry that, like, there's a location I don't know exists. Because she might hang out there. Like, I didn't know that weird forest cave existed until a few days in, so it makes me worry there's some sort of...
What you need to do is just follow her around next time you see her.
Good point. Oh, someone's... going to the apartment building? Maybe they were going in. It's Starla! Hey!
Oh, Starla.
Please join. Please.
She's just watching.
She... Yeah, why is she just standing there? Starla. What?
Come on, Starla. Maybe if you stop and then restart really quickly, or...
Everyone will leave. Is she... She's standing there like she's doing something. Does she just whistle, maybe?
Maybe she is whistling.
Maybe. I might be able to get a second song in here if I... Yeah, she was doing something.
She must have been whistling.
Jar Castle.
Now, Soltron, the game definitely allows for 5 voices.
Well, no one's into this at all. Like, does she think she's just gonna start... She's gonna whip out some maracas and start a jam session? Immediately on the heels of that way better jam session? Let's talk to Starla before she leaves.
Oh.
What? Okay, this happened with Cherry the other night, where every time I talked to her, something else was wrong with her. Oh, hey, the stone statue's been returned. I guess yeah, if I went back and looked at when we were in the school, I bet we would see that stone statue was gone. Yeah, the other night I was talking to Cherry and she's like, my head hurts, my stomach hurts, I have a fever. And then I went through all the trouble of getting her a remedy at the Emporium and she was like, I'm not sick, so... And they sell remedies for headaches, fevers, and stomach aches. So I got her one and, yeah. And now she has a headache. So I don't know if that's working as intended.
Maybe it's a bug.
Maybe.
Bug update. I'm now sitting with my feet on the chair.
Seems like a high traffic area. What was that other one? Was Digital Collision that weird one?
Digital Collision was the Deltron one.
That seems like a thing to play on maracas.
Oh cool, it's approximating the chopped up symbol.
I feel like after a jam session, everyone ignores your jam sessions for a bit. Which is rude. They're just pretending we're not here.
I'm just looking at this potted plant outside Daisy's.
Super rude. Oh yeah, now they're like, oh, music. Yeah. Jerks.
You switch between these screen modes so seamlessly. It's almost as like there's a third person on the stream who's just the camera operator.
I assign them to keys on my number pad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I did this for Tomodachi 101 too. So the way I have them is because I have a full number pad on my keyboard, which I guess is kind of rare if you, at least if you buy Apple keyboards now. Hey friend. Oops, I wanted to see if you'd talk to us. So I have it set so that he won't talk to us. 8 is the top screen, and 5 is the middle screen. On my keyboard skin, 5 also has a little like bump on it, so my finger can find it really easily. It has bumps on F, J, and the numpad 5, so that you can.
Oh yeah, mine too.
And then 2 is the lower screen, so it's kind of like the layout of a DS. Like that's the idea. Is top is up high, middle would be your full, and then there's the lower one.
That's super neat.
I think I also
I
have
never had
0
a-
set to be an animated GIF. Yep, there it is.
Oh.
That's the current animated GIF that I have in my.
What was that
OBS.
for?
This was for when we played Lucius for ScreamFriends last weekend. Don't worry about that though.
I had a I'd never had a numpad like ever before I got this laptop, and I'd completely forgotten about the possibility of binding stuff to it until you just mentioned that. So I should definitely do that.
It's kind of tricky because there are some OBS functions already bound to keys that I just never use. And also, of course, a lot of games bind functions to certain keys. But they almost never use the numpad. So binding it to like the numbers on the top of above the letters would maybe be a bad idea because a lot of games would not play nice with that. But the numpad's generally pretty okay.
This is a bit inside baseball, but can you move between sources? Can you bind keys in the numpad to move between sources rather than just scenes?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just a scene thing. But I could be wrong. I haven't ever really looked too deeply into that stuff. I was gonna change our outfit yesterday and I totally forgot. Can't believe I forgot that. I had such a clear thing in mind too. Is there anything else we need to do today?
Richard.
Oh, we haven't talked to Richard at all. I don't even know where he's been. Good catch. I think it's too soon for us to get an evaluation from the principal too, and everything rolls over tomorrow. Tomorrow this stream will be happening a bit later in the evening because I gotta go do family stuff because it's Canadian Thanksgiving.
Hey Hararin, thanks for coming back for another stream. It means a lot. There will be another stream later, I believe.
I think Phil said that tonight,
Phil, Austin, Aaron, Lindy, and Keith, I believe, are going to be playing
the Hotline Miami expansion.
the Hotline Miami Payday
DLC
2 expansion.
for
Yeah.
Payday 2, yeah. Let's get
But
this
that's not on the calendar, so it could be anywhere between when we finish and the time we started this, but tomorrow.
Normally Phil's streams start around 11:30 Eastern. That's generally the way of things. Okay. We're gonna put on a cute new outfit. Put on that skirt. And then see what it looks with this top, but I bet we're gonna wanna, yeah, it looks okay, but what about this? Cat shirt. Whoops, oh god damn it. Place, please. There we go. Put that away. Put that away. Well, now we probably don't need this knit hat right now.
Ear knit cap?
I pulled it out because it's pink, and then I remembered, oh, it's like a winter hat. It's like a toque. We don't really need that right now. We're pretty cute looking, though.
Oh, Keith, I'm sorry. Is Keith not... Oh, it's not Keith, it's Nick. I'm sorry.
I
got
wasn't gonna
Keith
say
confused.
anything, but Keith is so sick. Keith should not be streaming at anything at midnight ever until he's not sick.
Keith should not be streaming until he's better. I'm Keith's doctor, and
Dr. Internet.
I come from the internet. It's the worst place to be a doctor. And Keith should not be streaming anything until he's not coughing. For his own sake, not for the sake of his microphone.
Poor Keith.
Keith. Keith, if I knew your address, I'd send you a care package. But I don't, so I can't. But I would.
Oh, hey, Prince.
Oh, Prince Puppy.
What up? Good timing.
Listen, Austin and Wobble fam. Dr. Jack Internet is the busiest place to be a doctor. You think being a doctor is hard enough in the real world with a waiting room of people? Imagine how big it must be for the whole internet.
Oh, everyone's here. Everyone's leaving. Everyone's here, but they're leaving. Just gonna pick some at random.
Oh, high energy.
No,
Energy.
Night Garage.
Okay.
Sorry. Always Night Garage, though. Everyone come back. Come play jams. Stop talking.
Okay, yeah, so anyway, the song went something like this.
Oh, yeah.
Drums, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on, Cherry.
Oh, it's swung. Or at least the bass part is.
You know you want to join, Cherry. Come on. Get those maracas out. Or just stand there and leave. That's fine too. I don't care. I don't need your approval. I'll just jam out front of the school. It's fine. Totally fine.
I'll just jam out with my boyfriend. He's gonna be my boyfriend.
Oh! Hey, Grimble.
Oh, Grimble.
Hey, I heard you're cool. I heard this rumor that you're cool. And...
Okay, bye.
You piece of shit. Yeah, Austin, I think the yeah, I don't know. I feel like there are different parts that sometimes the instruments just switch between depending on what else is available or who's playing it. Like if someone else popped in and was playing the double bass, I don't know that they would have the same part that we have. I'm not sure. Anyway, though, I think we'll call it for tonight. I'm Janine Hawkins. I'm at Bleating Heart on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube. And you've been watching the ScreamFriends Magician's Quest Mysterious Times Witching Hour. So every day in October, the StreamFriends are streaming spooky games. And in addition to that, every day in October, I'm streaming Magician's Quest, which is a really cute sort of Animal Crossing, magic school, weird thing that is underappreciated for the Nintendo DS. And who joined me today?
I'm Jake Keat. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at NotQuiteReal. I'll never be as cool as that puppy.
You do okay.
Just need the tiny crown and also to be cool. And
You're at
play the
least as
drums.
cool as Sanderson and Grimble.
Gee, thanks.
You're at least that cool.
Have a lovely evening, everybody.
Oh, and if you missed part of this stream or previous streams, you can go to StreamFriends.tv and catch up on the archives. They go up the day after. And if you watch the archives, you can join us live on twitch.tv/StreamFriends. And there's been a tremendous amount of really, really good fan art for
It's wonderful.
these Magician's Quest streams, and you can catch that on StreamFriends.tumblr.com. We had Superhero Faye. Wait, did I get that right? I like said that so easily and then was like instantly doubting
Yeah, I
myself.
think so.
To really cute crocheted streusel. Divac has done some cute stuff. Honey Boy, aka Rose, has done some cute stuff. Fellow stream friend Allie has done some cute stuff. There's been a lot of good stuff out there. We're not going to judge if someone's fan art is good or not. However, we're not going to be an arbiter of quality as long as something looks like it's not a joke.
Because if there's one thing about us, it is our high level of quality and polish at all times.
Honestly, if someone drew something as
And then he just wanders off.
I don't know what he tried to do there, but I don't want any part of that.
And now he's just standing there.
You don't get to be a part of our band if you're just gonna stand there, dude. We don't need hype men. Get out of here, Grandpa. Piece of shit. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.